Do you have a small space and you wish for it to appear larger and more open? Hey guys, it's Clarice with Pomona Hardwood, and today we're going to help you create the illusion of more space using your floors. And we'll do that using three things: color, cohesion, and simplicity. So let's get started. Our main goal is to create the look of an open space. And when you think of it, the most open space that you can really get is by being outdoors and being surrounded by the endless bright lit sky. So the same feeling of depth is what we want to try and emulate. Lighter colors also reflect more light, and this gives you the appearance of a larger space. So for number one, you want to choose colors that are lighter or paler. And another really interesting tip that you can also consider is that cooler colors tend to recede or move away from us, while warmer colors tend to advance or move towards us. And that's because of how our eyes perceive different wavelengths of light. Even by association, when you're thinking of a landscape or you're looking at a landscape, the more an object goes farther into the distance, the more it takes on a cooler hue until it slowly just blends in with the blue sky. So if you want to take it even further for your home, then you can also choose a floor that has a cooler undertone, and here's some examples where you can see that. Another way you can create the illusion of more space is through cohesion. So we're trying to stretch the space visually, and in order to do that, you want to avoid breaking up your floors as much as possible. So for number two, if possible, stick with one floor throughout the whole space and use that continuously. When you switch to a different floor that has like a different look and appearance or color, this breaks up the flow of your space. And this could be helpful when you, say, have a larger room or open space and you're trying to create a separation within the working areas that you have or trying to define them. But in a smaller room, this is just going to shorten the visual space that you already have. So instead, you want to create and maintain the same flow of the space that you have using one floor, and make sure to do that in all the areas of your lines of sight. For example, if you're standing in one part of the house and maybe you're in your living room, but you also have a view of your kitchen or your hall, then you want to take that same floor and use that in those areas to keep the flow going and help to expand the look of your conventions. If you're having trouble visualizing your home with some new floors, then check out our website at onestopfloor.com. Here we have a room visualizer tool that you could use to upload a photo of your room. You can switch out the different colors and products and experiment with different floors. You can even change the way that the planks are orientated so you can see how it's laid out in your floors. Check out our website and browse through all of the selections we have and filter through. Hopefully you find something that you like. Okay, now let's imagine you have a room that's full of stuff, like filled to the brim with stuff. Karina, would this give you the feel or look of an open space?
No, I don't think so.
So when you already have a tight space, then you want to remove unneeded clutter so you can make more room for more space. And so for number three, you want to keep it simple and try not to go for floors that have too much things going on them. For example, if you have very narrow planks, this will give you more lines on the floor, and this can sometimes appear as more clutter. So instead, you can go for wider planks, and this will give you less lines on the floor. And the same idea also applies to the amount of character and variation you have on the floor. Say if you have a lot of high contrast color variation or really wild character marks, then this is gonna look too busy in your home. And when you have a smaller room already, it can make your small room feel a little bit too crowded. Natural character and color variation on real wood floors are totally fine, but if you do want to have a bit more of a cleaner look, then you can also go for a select grade floor. This is going to give you the least amount of color variation and knots on your floor. And if you can't check out all of these things off your list, then it's okay, don't worry, because you don't have to. Say for example, if you do have narrow planks that you love, but there's also a maybe more consistent color and character, then this is not going to look busy at all, and it's still a good choice for your home. It's also really important that you take a look at your space and see if expanding it is even what's best for it. If you already have a larger space or like an open area, then further expanding this can end up making it feel too fast and uninviting. So instead, you want to make a more welcoming and cozy space, and you could do this by bringing in the space using warmer and darker colors. If you do have your heart set on those darker colors and you have a small space, then you can always balance it out by bringing in some more lighting, maybe lighting up your walls or bringing in some lighter furniture too. Every home is so different, and so it's really important that you find the right balance for yourself, what's best for your home, and also what type of atmosphere you want to create overall. But guys, take the guesswork out of your hands and pay us a visit or give us a call, and we can help guide you through all of your options so you can find the best solution for your home. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below on what you'd like us to help you out on next. We'll see you in the next video.